What's up, YouTube? So this is our get together for the Discord. Since we opened it, I have Arlenis here with me. We worked hard at setting up a good structure that is organized and as little noise as possible and as much value as possible. We've been lucky to have a good reception with the signups, and we think it's about time to go through it and walk you through the highlights. So the setup is fairly simple. And I'm going to zoom the picture out to be bigger and focus on the content the way it flows. And as soon as you log in and you acknowledge the disclosures, so you would see all the channels that are available to you, we have set it up to where it flows naturally. First things first. If you're lost, first day here, welcome, and you will find a channel called Discord Legend. This should answer every question you have. All you need to do is find the question. For example, you look at what is charts, it has a description, and so forth. Every little tab has the description. You can scroll down, they're all explained here. Even the Tradietics notations, like so that should answer most of the questions. And we also have a little video that you can watch. And even more, since we've added more content, you also have little blurbs about some of the special contents that we're offering. So the Discord legend is where I would stop first and find my answer. Now we can walk down, and this is where it starts to get heavy and very valuable. Raghu is a contributor who is an expert at what he does, and his content is gold, absolute gold. Now, if you just take some time to read what he has to offer, you will find it's like an MBA in how to start looking at companies. So the big picture will give you a top-down approach. The specific analysis, there's a ton of it. A specific analysis would give you special cases about this and that, and I sometimes go in and try to decipher what he's saying, and if I understand it in plain simple English, I will help relay the message because he's pretty busy. We have charts, and we have trade ideas, gobs and gobs of trade ideas. All right, so that place is gold. Going on to the next section, we have the place where you say hi, and then we have a hangout. Here is where we shoot the breeze. I wouldn't be posting charts here. I wouldn't be posting trades here. This is where you just living room, gabbing it up. So please make sure to post the content in the appropriate section so that it will get the most value from the people that are looking for something like that. In charts, you can contribute. I do here, and other people do. For example, Climber, you can see he posts levels on the daily, and he's not alone. Here's Andrew posting. Member Trades is where I also post, and a bunch of people post. You can scroll through and find some trade ideas. Now, one thing about trade ideas, we're all adults and we're all responsible to what we do. I'm sharing, they're sharing. We're not responsible for, they're not responsible for me taking their trades. If Andrew posts a trade that I like, I take it and I lose money, I don't go blaming him. Okay? So just if you have a question, if you're iffy about it, if you don't understand it, please ask. Speaking of questions, this is where you can ask the questions you want. Try to focus the question in details in one sentence so somebody can help. There's always somebody willing to help. And if you're brave, you can post your gains and losses. Here's a setup from Arlenis the other day. She had a gain and she's missed out because of, life gets in the way. She's not shy about posting wins and losses. It's a real thing. We all have wins and losses. So be truthful here. And then we have how to work on our mind. And this is where it gets creative. Whatever tools you have, whatever resources you have in order to help sharpen our minds or get over the emotional aspect of it, this is where it comes in. It's the mindset. It's not all about techniques. So if you have resources, please share it. People do. Earnings is we have a direct feed from the posts of earnings whispers. For example, today I could have clicked on this one and seen who's reporting and what's their trend charts are looking like. It's an easy way to get a cheat sheet. So this is continuously feeding data. Pictures are where we have fun. If you want to see me sloshed, apparently I was lit here because I spilled some wine on Leo. Sorry, Leo. So this happened recently. Okay. So pictures, please do share. We love it. As far as Thinkorswim, it's kind of a tricky platform. It is pretty powerful, but I can definitely see people having a lot of questions. So it's member contributor here. Andrew is a pretty good resource here. So if you have a question, it's in here that you ask about Thinkorswim specifically. We have a lot of people that use it. Social media is a direct feed of what we post. It comes in here. So if you miss on something, you might see it come up here. Speaking of which, you should follow us on all the social media platforms. You know where they are, especially the YouTube one. The YouTube is very easy to find. You go to youtube.com/simple stocks and you subscribe and hit the bell. We already have more than 7,000 subscribers. You should be one of them. Now, regional masterminds. How cool would it be if you can just join the region that you belong in? Like if you're from Texas, click on the Texas, you add yourself to a group with traders that are in Texas. Okay, very cool. And you will then see the channel for Texas, and you will maybe find a neighbor. And this is where another set of sources of trades. TD stands for Traditix. It's a data warehousing company, and we have a feed to its output. You can get all kinds of data here. A popular area is TD Queries. Okay, this is where you can ask about anything you want. You want gamma exposure, 0DTE, algo flow. It has dark pool information. You post it, and the queries are fairly simple. If you don't know what it is, you just copy paste, and you can do that all day. We recently added a few enhancement to this, where we have a couple of channels that funnel in some of that data that catches our attention. So these are either have a high dollar amount, a combination of the high dollar amount, high AI confidence, interesting tickers, and somewhat short term. So you can scroll through, instead of weeding through all the sweeps and golden sweeps, you will find some interesting stuff that feeds into here. Okay, so we also have a new channel, which are pattern alerts. How cool is it to have machines running and scanning for patterns and telling you what the ticker is and the pattern? What does that mean? If you know harmonics, and then you pop in here and you will see a bullish harmonic on the 2 hour for the QQQ, you go there and you see if you can trade that. Okay, so that is huge. I don't have to go scan. That's awesome. This is scanning on our behalf. Bearish wolf 4 hour, you go to IWM, you pull up a wolf wave on the 4 hour and see if you can trade it. So this is like somebody working in the background and giving us information. I just gave you a quick rundown from top to bottom. And again, the big picture is very simple. So we have, it flows. The legends is where you get lost. You go in here, you find your answer quickly. If you don't have it, you go ask in the questions tab. If you want value to elevate your understanding of the stock market in general or specific companies, go to Raghu's reading. And if you're in the weeds in it, in other words, you don't understand it, just ask. Somebody will explain it to you. Hangouts, shoot the breeze. Charts, contribute, please. The more charts, the better. Trades, also contribute or farm for your own ideas. So you see it flows in segments. The lounge and the masterminds, if you want to belong to a region. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. All the data flows here, sweeps and golden sweeps and dark pools, or get the ones we pick for you. All right, so while we're here, it's open for questions. I don't think I missed anything. I hit all the points. The reason why we did this is because we have a lot of people that come in and they're kind of lost of what to do. The worst thing you can do is not ask questions. The best thing you can do is ask all the questions you want, because we have a community of traders, and that's the point. We get to hang out 24/7. Somebody's looking out for you. You can be looking out for somebody. So you're in it, participate. Hey, participate, and the community will help you be a better trader. And here's Arlenis. Mute yourself. Unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So Nick, I wanted you to scroll back and open up the regional masterminds so where they're able to see the different channels. Do you have that option? So you haven't joined a channel?
I'm logged in as somebody that just joined the Simple Stocks. So
Got it. Okay. So once you guys join into your specific region, you should be able to see under the regional masterminds. Um, the region that you're in and have conversations with people in the area. There you go. So you
yeah,
should be able to see it like that. Like if you're part of Florida or Texas or any other channel, that should be able to open up. Another point is that sometimes when you guys open a channel and you've already viewed the information there, for example, in the TradyTix bots, let's say you click in TD Flow and you try to access that again, if you go into that tab, TD Flow might not appear because it already shows that that you were able to access it on the day. So a lot of the questions that you guys come up with is that, okay, I can't see a specific tab, I can't see a specific channel. Is because the channels, because if they don't have new information, you're not going to be able to see what it is posted there. So in order for you to be able to see it, Nick, can you, where it says trading tick box in the little arrow towards the bottom, can you just close that up so that way they're able to see what it looks like? Yeah, just
so
tap there. Yep, just tap where it says trading tick box
bots.
on the top. Trade, there you go. So you see, if he when he tapped there now, it just shows the ones that he has not opened. Everything that he clicked prior is not showing. So some of the channels that you think that have disappeared, they haven't really disappeared. It's just that you
It
already
just
viewed
went
the
away.
information there and it disappears. So if
That's
that's
because there's nothing new. Yeah.
right. So that's a way to also turn down the noise on the Discord. So let's say there's a lot of things going on and you guys just want to see a couple of the informations. For example, if you open it back up in Traded Tech Spots, Nick, you'll see actionable. Actionable is really important because those are the channels that you guys asked for us to put there as far as having to fetch information in all the different tabs. This actually populates what Nick and Ragu look for. So they are not looking at every bullseye trade. The bullseye trades need to have specific that need to have specific metrics. So it needs to have an AI confidence of over 60%. It needs to have a premium spend over $1 million because you're gonna get a lot of noise in that channel, and this is going to filter the noise that is relevant to the trades that is high possibility of turning out to be profitable. So you guys want to focus on those specific channels. Under that, there's also potential patterns indices alerts. Can you click on that one? Under, right above in event details. There you go. So we created because this channel, because a lot of yous are not trading specific stocks. We are trading specific indices. So this gives you more so a market direction based on a lot of the things that we teach in our courses, in our live events. So in our live events and our charting events, we teach you the wolf wave and we teach you the harmonics. So a lot of the questions were like, oh, how do I know when these patterns are coming out? And this is the way to know. So if I see that something has triggered in the SPY for the 30 minutes bear harmonics, then that's where you want to go and see if there's really in fact a harmonic that has played out there, and what is the potential of you being able to make money with it as far as like the harmonic targets that are there and if they have been reached or not before you even go into the trades. So those are a lot of the things that we're not looking at on a consistent basis, and we're asking questions based on the stuff that are here. A lot of the stuff that we've implemented in the Discord is for you guys to get better, is for you guys to be able to leverage your trades every day and to get confirmation on a lot of those trades that you're getting. The good thing about it is that you have Nick and you have Ragu, and there's a bunch of knowledgeable traders in the room every single day that they are constantly answering questions and being able to feed you guys trades, which are high probability or have a hedge to it or allow you to make money with low risks. Those are great, but if you already have a trading style and you want to leverage this information for your own trading, you also have that here. So this is not definitely a one size fits all, because environments are different for everybody, and everybody decides where they want to join. But this Discord has a little bit for everybody, and as of right now, we're trying to keep it as the least noisy as possible, because I know that being in the live room listening to Nick, also looking at the Discord constantly, can get busy throughout the day, and what we want you guys is to get the best of the experience and help your trading. So there's a couple of channels that if you just want to stick to those, because they provide the information that you need, you don't have to look at everything. Just focus on those specific channels and see how you can leverage your trading. Also, if you join an event, can you go to the event details part?
Yes.
Yeah, because you forgot about that, right? That's why you're laughing. So if you go to the LAX futures, for example, can you scroll all the way up? So a lot of the questions that I get a lot of times is, what are the dates for the events? What times are the starting times? Where is the link that I can book the hotel room? When does the Discord expire? All of that, if you scroll all the way up in the channel, that information is on the top of every channel of every event. So you will know specifically when your Discord expired. You would know when the event is or was, because I don't remove that information from there. What are the times of the event, and what is the event location? So a lot of you are rushing on the day of the event, not knowing I am at the event dealing with in-person attendees, and I don't have the bandwidth to sometimes look at the Discord when you guys are trying to get there. The information is in the Discord. So what we want you guys to get from this training or webinar today is that the Discord is full of resources. It's just us finding where the resources are, us finding where their information is, and being able to use that and leverage it every day for us to be able to get better as a community, because we're not trading alone, we're trading with our community, and we want to make sure that we're using our time, accurately to be able to get the most out of our day. I think that's it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm asking for questions, and Isabella, I honestly don't know. Oh, he is? Okay, good. There you go. Okay, so the regions, just to be clear, there's nothing for you to do. Just join it if you want, and this way you may find a neighbor. We've had that happen. We've had people be within a mile or two of each other. Wouldn't that be cool to meet for coffee one day or two, or have a mastermind? So I know the Northern California have done that before. The New York people have done that before. They invited us, and we went. Lennis and I flew. Florida people did that. We just did that not too long ago, a few days ago. So it's a fun thing. I mean, trading is a lonely game, and having the Discord eliminates that. So we already hang out 9 hours a day live. This is the hangout after hours. Like right now, I was posting about Tesla. You and I talked about Tesla today, and I literally just posted about Tesla in the charts. Follow up to my posts today. Today I posted 2 boxes in Tesla, and I just had a follow up comment. So it's like 24/7. Honestly, it's a small expense because it's a tool, and if you are a serious investor, you need all the tools that you need in order to prosper. All the pro traders, all the successful traders that do it for a lifetime, they spend hundreds of dollars a month on tools. And this is in my opinion, a necessity. I couldn't stand trading alone. So the more people, the better. The fewer the mistakes. Today, somebody stopped me from making a mistake. I forgot what it was. Bill said something that dividend on the stock, the Costco. The Costco dividend day is coming up, and he brought it to my attention. Boom. All right, folks, we took enough of your time. We already hang out 9 hours a day. I'm surprised to see that almost all of you showed up, which is awesome. Pleasantly surprised. Arlenis worked really hard to set it up the way it is. This is all hers. So the partnership is working awesome. And since you guys don't have any questions, we're going to wrap it up. Any last words?
Thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you in the Discord, and please engage, introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about yourself. We want to get to know you. If you haven't attended an event, please use the introduction section just to give us a little bit about your background so it becomes more personable and we're not talking just to somebody in the computer, but an actual human.
All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up and hang up rudely in, as usual, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.